Today's Living Word with Pastor Arlene.
Thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to look at Hebrews chapter 4 again, but now we're going to look at verse 10. For he that entered into his rest, he hath also ceased from his own works, as God did. And unfortunately, religion has taken that we're not allowed to work on Sunday. And that's the only way they've taken that, is we're not allowed to work on Sunday. Well, God rested, and I know he rested on the seventh, but everything was complete until Jesus. And so we are to cease from our own works, trying to get God to love us, trying to get saved, trying to get healed, trying to get delivered. We are to rest from our works, our self-righteousness, as God rested. It's not talking about one day not to work. And look, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a Sabbath day when you are not working and you have a day of rest. But that's not what this scripture's talking about. Verse 11, let us labor therefore to enter that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. You know, when we aren't healed, it's unbelief. It's that we are not able to see the invisible by faith. There is a disconnect. We don't realize it. We believe, yes, Jesus died. Yes, I'm healed by his stripes. But we're not focused on Jesus. We're focused on being sick and wanting to get healed. That is unbelief. It's not trusting in the finished works of Jesus. And it takes work. The work we have to do is studying in the Word, and the big work is to cease from your self-righteousness, to cease from your own works, to cease from believing and looking at what you're doing to get God to do something. And the Word of God is the only thing that'll separate the soul and the spirit, the joint and marrow. You need the Word of God to change it around. You see, God told the Jews, I've given you the promised land, go in and possess it. They didn't. They saw themselves as grasshoppers. How do you see yourself today? God has given you the land. He's given you Jesus. You go in and possess it.